Hi, welcome to HowtoDandD. My name is Fred Wheeler and today I want to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and we're going to talk about the Bard's class feature Countercharm. Now if you turn to page 54 of the Player's Handbook, there is a section on the Countercharm feature for the Bard. I'm going to read it out, I'm going to explain just briefly a little bit about it, and then I'll give you a quick demonstration. It's really not that complicated, it's pretty simple really, and we'll go from there. Now, Countercharm. At level 6, you gain the ability to use magical notes or words of power to disrupt mind-affecting effects. As an action, you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. A creature must be able to hear you to gain this benefit. The performance ends early if you are incapacitated or silenced, or if you voluntarily end the effect of Countercharm. There is no action required and there is no timing required with Countercharm. Okay, it's pretty simple. It's not very complicated. It's very, very simple. There's not an awful lot to it. So what might be a question people would ask regarding Countercharm? I found there was only one outstanding question in Sage Advice that people might ask, and that is, do bards need to make a concentration check if damaged during the Countercharm feature? And the answer is no. Now the reason being is that Countercharm is not a spell. It might be countering something that is having a spell-like effect, or it might be countering something that is, or trying to counter something that is a spell, but it is not actually a spell itself. So therefore, no concentration is actually required because it's not a spell. So there's no concentration involved whatsoever. So I thought what I would do for today is sort of quickly demonstrate here on my little grid. I have the Caves of Chaos. We've got our party who are adventuring through the Caves of Chaos, and they've come across a rather large dragon. And this dragon has a feature called Frightful Presence. Now, usually there is a saving throw required to deal with the Frightful Presence. If you fail that save, you are frightened. But if you are the Bard, you use your action. That means anybody who has to make a saving throw versus the frightening effect of our dragon here would have advantage, which means you roll 2 dice and you take the highest result, and that result, in this case I've rolled a 20 and I've rolled a 15. I would take the 20, I would add that 20 to the saving throw modifier for that particular save. If it's revolving around fear, it's probably going to be something like charisma. It might also be wisdom. I think with dragons it's generally a wisdom saving throw. Now if we get rid of somebody like our dragon and bring in a vampire and his horde of undead, well, I wouldn't say horde, but vampire spawn, we're dealing with features that involve being charmed. So vampires are very charming. They like to take you out for a nice dinner, some flowers, and then, suck your blood. That's generally how they work. So if you are charmed by the vampire, same thing applies. You roll 2 dice, you take the highest result, okay, and you apply that to the saving throw that you are required to make for the charmed effect with the vampire. And that's it. It's very simple. So if you have any questions or feedback on Countercharm, please put them in the comments section. I will certainly respond to you as soon as I possibly can. If you're part of the live stream, I will do that right now. If you're not, use the comment section. Now, if you want to support my channel, you did so by watching this video. I have hundreds of videos on all sorts of topics for players and dungeon masters. As it happens, I have a series on the Bard, so there should be a video on just about every single Bard feature now. I don't do Patreon, but I do have affiliate links down in the description if you want to support my channel. Anything you buy from Amazon or the book depository through those links, I get a small commission. Now, share, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell button to be notified when I go live and when I publish new videos. And hey, that's it. So till next time, keep rolling those 20s.